easier job. Okay. Okay. Good evening, also good morning. We ready to start our evening session. As we usually start, we start with brief chanting of Metta Sutta, loving friendliness discourse. You all can join with us to chant loving friendliness discourse. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long, large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere. Neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless love, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment. Whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or when awake, one should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with vision. Removing desire for sensual pleasures, one comes never again to birth in womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a comfortable seat. Keep your body upright and relax. Make a comfortable seating arrangement. You are sitting on comfortable posture. Focus on your body. You feel whole body is sitting on the cushion to practice meditation. The body is relaxing, also the mind. Cut off the whole world. Get rid of all the memories, future plans from your mind. All the pictures are disappearing. Also sounds, taste, feelings, sensation accumulations are disappearing. The mind is becoming empty. It does not have any thoughts, any memories, any future plans. The mind is on focus on the body and the present moment. It is relaxed, no pain, no worries, no any matters. Having all these comforts, let us practice metta meditation, loving friendliness meditation. moving your mind head to toes. Generate metta thoughts towards yourself. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. Your concentration is increasing. You feel wellness, happiness, painlessness, and sorrowlessness. Let us share this metta with others. As I am, all my family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. If you have any of unwholesome thoughts of them, use this opportunity to develop your compassion alone with equanimity. Let us extend all living beings in this country. May they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. Finally, break all the boundaries and limits. Practice metta to the universe. Humans, non humans, seen, unseen, living near or far, born no coming to birth, all living beings be well, happy and peaceful. Being in this metta development, let us practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. In mindfulness of breathing meditation, pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. When you are breathe in and out, you feel where air is touching. Knowing where air is touching, keep your mind end of your nostril and watch your natural inhalation and exhalation. You're not supposed to do it intentionally. Just watch your natural breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Your concentration is increasing, so pay full attention. You can see the nature of your breath. There are short breath, also long breath. When you are inhaling a short breath, understand as a short breath. When you are exhaling a short breath, understand as a short breath. When you are inhaling a long breath, understand as a long breath. When you are exhaling a long breath, understand as a long breath. Paying full attention, you can be aware whether it is a short breath or a long breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Developing your concentration. Through your concentration, you can see how important your breath is. This whole life is depending on the breath. Whenever you stop breathing in and out, that would be the last moment of this life. The breath is very important for the life. But even though breath is not mine, the breath is not me, the breath is not myself. Painful attention and developing concentration, you can see in conventionally, yes, we do have something like breath, but absolutely the breath also a process. It does not something existing. Rising and falling, it's changing itself. It's changing all the time. Rising and falling. Developing your concentration. Let us practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Through the breath, let us see the impermanence of the breath. Through this knowledge, we can see the nature of the world, nature of the universe. Nothing existing here or there, inside or outside. Just a process. Take your time and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Paying full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out. Dukkhapattaca nidukkha bhayapattaca nibbhaya sokapattaca nisoka hontu sabbe pipanino. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. Now it is time to start our Dhamma sermon. We are in Dhammapada, stanza number 57. In Puspavagga, not the last one, the previous one to the last stanza that we have to discuss today. The stanza is Tesan Sampanna Silanam Appamada Viharinam Sammadanya Vimuttanam Maro Maggang Navindati. Maro Maggang Navindati. As we know, we started to discuss about the moral, Sila. In this stanza, has explaining some other, adding some other things along with the Sila, moral, virtue. Tesan Sampanna Silanam. Thus so, completing all the Sila, moral virtue. Appamada Viharana. Now, it mentioning about another quality that we should develop. Appamada Viharina. Viharina mean living. How we should live Appamada. Heedlessness lifestyle. And also Sammadanya Vimuttanam Maro Maggang Navindati. These new facts adding to our life, we can be a person who is not subject to the Mara. In this particular stanza, the scent of flower is carried not farther than the wind allows. Neither sandalwood, tanga, or nor jasmine, but the fragrance of deeds of good men spread to the end of earth in directions regardless of the wind. We already learned these things last two stanzas. In this stanza, particularly mentioning about the aroma of sandalwood, staga, lotus, or other excellent fragrance, superior to these in the fragrance of right action, right speech, and right way of earning one's living. These are the qualities now we should develop along with that virtue. Then when someone living in that state, that person can protect himself. Mara finds not the path to those who are virtuous, careful in living, and freed from right knowledge. The Mara, that if you live in with that qualities, you are beyond the Mara. Mara may not able to catch you. You are not subject to the Mara. Mara means in here, we can get it two ways. One, as a concept, and other things. Yes, there are some particular things, particular uh, person. Person mean there is another realm. There are some living beings who are disturbing for us. But anyway, I would like to get that the concept Mara as a concept in here. The final decision that Mara can make is death. We have a concept. Mara is the person who can decide about our lifespan, how long we can live. As you know, according to the Buddhist explanation, we should get this one as a concept because there is no actual person, because that Mara also have to die. He is not something existing forever. Because in according to the Buddhist explanation, there is nothing such a permanent things in this world. If we have any permanent things, then Buddha might explain to become that situation, not that an enlightenment. Buddha delivered these sermons, all the sermons for our liberation. Liberation means attaining enlightenment. That is the final goal for us. So uh, uh, somehow we should develop our qualities to avoid Mara's influence. It means live happily, peacefully as much as you can, and you can get rid of all the suffering and pains in this world. This is the nature when you attain enlightenment. This is the nature when you avoid the Mara's influence. So, Tesan Sampanna Silan, to come to that state, you should develop your virtue, moral, Sila, and along with Appamada, you should be a heedlessness person. You should live mindfully, happily, and being mindful, you can see all the thoughts that are rising in your mind, and you can watch your actions. You can do things mindfully. You know the reactions after done those things. This is the nature of mindfulness when you develop your mindfulness. This is the nature of the person who has that quality, appamad, heedlessness. And also samadanya, you have right knowledge. Right knowledge, this is directly connected with samadhi. Right knowledge, and you have right vision for your life. You know what to do. What is the purpose of life? You know that. And also you can watch your mind. You know the thoughts arising in your mind and releasing from your mind. You know that. Your mindfulness is very successful. You accomplish that mindfulness. So accomplishing that qualities, that developments, then you can see every and each situation. Seeing that situation, you know, this is useful, this is harmful, this is wholesome, this is unwholesome. If you know that, then you can develop your courage. Oh, I'm not supposed to engage with unwholesome activities and unwholesome thoughts. This is not my duty. This is not my responsibility. So I should avoid that unwholesome situation, unwholesome thoughts from my mind. This is the way how we should live, practicing and developing our mindfulness. Then you can see careful living is there because of right knowledge and right concentration is there, right views also there. Then you can have careful living. Careful living means Micha Jivang Pahaya Samma Jivena Kappang Karoti. Micha Jivang Pahaya. Wrong lifestyle you can avoid wrong lifestyle. Avoiding wrong lifestyle, you can apply, you can live according to right livelihood, Sammajiva. To practice this manner, very important thing is right knowledge and careful living. Right knowledge and careful living along with Sila, virtue, these are the qualities that we should develop. When we accomplish all these qualities, we can live without becoming subject to the Mara. We have our own liberation. We are trying, we are practicing, we are developing to come to that level. That is the main purpose. When you already overcome the Mara's influence, then you can live you can have your life peacefully, full with peace and happiness. Why? There is no anyone to bother to you, disturb you. So now you can see happiness is arising there, and all your thoughts accomplish all the goals, and then there is nothing any bothering unhappy situations because you already accomplished that happiness. So these instances are delivered by the Buddha. There was one of very, very important incidents happened. That incident is very important. In this story, you should keep in your mind and think deeply and widely. Try to understand this story, because most of the people in this world had understand wrongly. This story had understand. They have some kind of concept, wrong concept, because of this story. Because there was a monk during the Buddha's time. His name was Gotika. Gotika. He was very devoutful person. On one occasion, Venerable Gotika was delight practicing tranquility and insight meditation. At the site of Insight Mountain in Magadha. He lived in Magadha when Buddha was dwelling. When he had insight, achieve one pointness of mind, it means attaining jhana, he became very ill. When he started to practice meditation, then he was able to attain jhana, and right after attaining jhana, he was very sick, very ill, and impaired effectiveness of his practice. He was not able to uh, practice same as he practiced before, but he did not lose his mindfulness and his energy, effort. He was able to maintain his meditation, his practices, same as before, even though he is really, really severely sick. Uh, he made any progress, he was overcome by sickness. He was thus afflicted 6 times. Finally, he decided to strive for arahanthood, even if he were die in the process. Then he wanted to attain enlightenment. That is his goal. Even though he's very weak, very sick, he did not disappoint. He wanted to maintain, he wanted to accomplish his final goal. Then, having that goal thoroughly in his mind, he practiced. And somehow, he, in one side, he is very sick, his body is very weak, and also he has a positive side. He wanted to attain enlightenment, even though the body is not supporting well for him. But he did not ready to lose his goals to accomplish. He had that thoughts, and having that thoughts, he practicing and practicing. Finally, he was practicing death awareness meditation. Practicing death awareness meditation, he wanted to experience himself death. Then, taking a knife, he cut off his neck himself. At that moment, he attained enlightenment with that pain. This is kind of very rare things happen. As you know, according to the Buddhist explanation, if someone suicide, if someone attempt to suicide, he is accumulating unwholesome karma. He never get a chance to attain enlightenment and uh, in his next life, because that much harmful karma will arise because of that attempt. So, but that this monk's story is very different than the attempt suicide. Attempt suicide is different. The monk, the name Gotika, what he did, he practiced, he developed his mindfulness, practice in developing his mindfulness, and being in that mindful state, and sati sampajan, and concentration, and he was with uh, all the mental states, fulfilling all the mental status. He had very clear mind, and he wanted to experience that awareness himself. He did that mindfully, and same time when he was dying, and he attained enlightenment. This is kind of very, very rare things. That's why someone say, if he is arahant, he was arahant, how he suicide? It's not normally happening, because arahant beings are not ready to suicide. But this case is different. Right away, he attained enlightenment with his death. This is very, very, very subtle things to understand. If you have some ideas about attaining enlightenment, then you can think about even a little thing about that. Attaining enlightenment, you should develop your mindfulness. Without developing your mindfulness, attaining enlightenment is not something that you can achieve. But that monk, practicing and attaining enlightenment, same time he died. He used technique to die himself, experiencing that death experience. That death experience was the reason to realize his truth. This is kind of very subtle things, but I would like to suggest you to not to try this. I know you not try, but anyway, I would like to suggest you not to try this. You don't want to try this kind of meditation technique, but this happened. But that's uh, that's the time when that monk died, and Mara wanted to find out where he reborn. Mara did not know he had an enlightenment. Then he was searching here and there, he couldn't find. Then finally he attained to Buddha, and then was asking from the Buddha, where the Gotika born? Then uh, Venerable, when the Buddha said, Mara, you can't find him, because when he was dying, at the same time he attained enlightenment. At the same time he attained enlightenment. So, enlightened beings are not in your subject, not in your territory where you can catch them. He is completely different. Therefore, uh, the Buddha used this stanza to explain Venerable Gotika's situation, sainthood, Venerable Gotika, who attain enlightenment at experiencing the death. So we should keep in this mind and we should develop these qualities. Don't try to use that technique, but we should develop this quality. What are the qualities? Qualities are virtuous, careful in living, and freed by right knowledge. These are the very important qualities for our enlightenment. So, keeping in this mind, let us practice this Dhamma. Practicing this Dhamma, yes, we can develop our insight, developing insight. One day we can achieve the goal, accomplish the goal, and then we can liberate from this sansaric journey. That would be enough for today. Uh, uh, Let us use this opportunity to share merits with the departed one. Then, first of all, think about our departed relatives, friends, and family members. Uh, by the power of these merits and these metta thoughts, our departed relatives and friends, family members, and pets rejoice in these merits. May they have happy, peaceful life. May they be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Whoever is affected by COVID-19 and any other sicknesses, by the power of this metta and meritorious deeds, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to get rid of their suffering and pain. Having that aspiration, make blessings upon them, saying sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of this metta and meritorious deeds. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise until the time attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much for your participation. Good night to West. Have a wonderful day to East. See you.
Thank you, Bante and Brian.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you,
Sadhu.
Bante
Thank you,
and
Brian.
Bhante.